Hello, in this video, I will show you how to create a calibration profile for CaptureOne. People often ask about this, so it's time to make a lesson. You will need a professional version of 3D LUT Creator and a color target. Suppose you have a task to reproduce exact color of your shooting subjects. These can be goods for an online store, model shooting, or for example, you want to make a reproduction of a painting or other piece of art. Here's my shooting location. A large soft box hangs over a cyclorama made of thin white plastic. Thanks to Alexander Tsypkaikin for providing the studio and assistance in organizing the shoot. Link to his Instagram is in the video description. To get the exact color from photo to photo, you need to shoot with the same shooting conditions and camera settings. In my case, I shot in RAW with manual settings for exposure and white balance. I shot my color target separately, and then I shot a few items. Please note that the color target must be shot with the correct exposure. That is, without overexposure and deep black shadows. The target must be evenly lit and shot without any color reflections. This is what my photos look like in CaptureOne. So let's get started. First, I need to create a basic profile to exclude the effect of CaptureOne on the color of RAW files during calibration. I run 3D LUT Creator. I use version 1.52 for this lesson. To make a base profile with the widest possible color gamut, I select Assign Color Profile, Pro Photo from the image menu. The current profile can be seen in the header of the program window. Also check color management settings. Discard image profiles for displaying should be turned off. The monitor profile must be loaded. Now I'm going to save 3D LUT. I select ICC format and save it in the folder where CaptureOne stores user profiles. To save the time, I added this folder to my favorites. You can find all paths for saving profiles on Mac and Windows in the video description. In the dialog window, I select Input Profile. Be sure to leave the checkboxes Reset White Balance and Gamma 1.8 for CaptureOne. Optionally, you can save style. To apply styles in CaptureOne, they need to be moved to the folder with User Styles. Please check the video description for saving paths on Mac and Windows. Now I'm going to restart CaptureOne. Now I'm opening the file with a checker. I can apply the style or load the profile manually. To load the profile manually, on the Color tab in Base Characteristics section, you need to open the ICC Profile drop-down list. By default, the list of profiles is limited, so you need to select Show All and open it again. Then go to the Other and select the profile. Note that it is necessary to set a linear curve. So I got a RAW file developed without the CaptureOne color settings. I set the white balance. Done. Now this image needs to be exported. I choose Export, Variants. In the export window, I select TIFF format, 16-bit, uncompressed, Pro Photo Profile. If it is not in the list, then select Show All. All system profiles will appear. You need to select Pro Photo. Now I'm going to open this image in 3D LUT Creator. Please note that the pictures in CaptureOne and 3D LUT Creator must match. If they are different, check Color Management Settings in 3D LUT Creator. The monitor profile must be loaded, and the Discard Image Profiles for Displaying should be turned off. Now I open the tool for working with color targets. It is better to tick Auto Preserve Exposure so that the profile does not affect the image exposure. I select Curves plus Matrix. Done. Now I'm going to save my calibration profile in the folder with user profiles. I'll select the ICC format, then the Input Profile, and choose my profile for developing RAW files as my base profile. Done. All that is left is to restart CaptureOne. This time, I will apply my calibration profile using styles. I copy my style to the folder with the CaptureOne styles. I launch CaptureOne. Now I go to Adjustments, Styles, User Styles, and my two styles are displayed here. I choose a style with calibration. That's what happened. Note that a linear curve must be loaded. Now I'm going to apply my settings to the rest of the images. Thus, I got the right color and saved all the advantages of working with raw data in CaptureOne. That is, I can work with the exposure, use noise reduction, sharpness, and even adjust the white balance. Let me show you the color that I would get if I had just set the white balance. That's what happened when I use just a gray card. And such a color is obtained when I use a color target. See the difference in other photos? Notice how much blue color is deeper in the calibrated image. This is how the doll looks like with the white balance settings only. This is how the correct colors look. An uncalibrated image looks more saturated, but in fact the original color looks that way. I hope this lesson was useful to you. Bye everyone.